This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, Eckley Miners Village is getting ready to unveil 2 new exhibits during Patchtown Days. We have a preview next. Happy Friday, everyone, and welcome to FYI on SSPTV and SSPTV.com. I'm Ken Karen. As always, we start with headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Shots fired twice today in Hazleton. The first incident happened around 3 a.m. in the area of North Pine and East Green Streets, where police found several shell casings. Then around 2 p.m., a report of gunfire in the area of Chestnut and Hazel Streets. For updates, go to our Facebook page, FYI News 13, or our media partners page, standardspeaker.com, as we find out more information. An attack at the American-owned Air Products gas factory in southeastern France this morning left 1 dead and 2 injured. Air Products is headquartered in Trexlertown in the Lehigh Valley and also has a plant in Hometown. Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf released a statement that read in part, quote, "Our thoughts are with the family of the deceased and all Air Products employees today. Pennsylvania State Police is aware of the situation and monitoring any potential threats," unquote. The Hazleton Area School Board picked Budget Plan B, and here's what that means for taxpayers. The board went with option 2 out of 4. So those living in Luzerne County will not see their taxes go up. In Carbon County, residents will save a few bucks, and in Schuylkill County, residents will have to pay more. The increase in Schuylkill County will be around $160 for a home worth $100. The district is facing a $10 million deficit. For more on option 2 and what school board directors think of it, check out Maria Giacchetti's article in Friday's Standard Speaker. Last night's school board meeting began with the superintendent remembering longtime teacher Robert Stetz, who died suddenly this week. Stetz taught at the Hazleton Area Academy of Sciences. A divine liturgy for Stetz will be held at St. John's Byzantine Catholic Church in Hazleton at 10:30 a.m. on Saturday. The family will receive friends from 9 to 10:30 a.m. at the church. Donations can be made to the Robert G. Stetz Scholarship Fund, P.O. Box 2766, Hazleton, Pennsylvania 18201. You can send condolences to MoranFuneralHome.com. Counselors were made available for students and staff today. For more than 5 decades, a Hazleton attorney has donated his time and money to Penn State Hazleton campus. In fact, last year, the campus administration building was renamed Pasco L. Shivo Hall in recognition of his $1 million gift to create a scholarship endowment fund. But what many did not know is that Attorney Shivo is not a Penn State alumnus until recently, when he was awarded the prestigious Honorary Alumni Award.
Pasco has been a tremendous friend to Penn State. There's no doubt about that. That's been really, he has a great legacy at our campus and continues to work with us on a regular basis. The honorary alumni is one of the top honors really at the university. It is one that is only given very rarely and only to people that have really made a difference with Penn State, but we're not students there certainly, but have really adopted Penn State as their second family, and certainly Pasco met all those requirements and has done a really terrific job working with our campus and really helping our students to along their pathway to success.
I consider it a great honor, and I humbly and graciously accept the honor. I didn't realize what an honor it was until I really got into it and went out there to State College a couple of weeks ago and was where they gave me the honor. But I'm glad to be part of the group.
Why would you encourage others to support this university?
Well, I mean, I think we have a great school here. Penn State Hazleton is absolutely one of the best. It's a great school because it's small and you get a great university education at Penn State Hazleton. So it's like you get the best of all worlds there, and the type of instruction that we have there is outstanding. I know a number of the professors, they're just dedicated to the students, and the students get a lot of personal attention. I encourage people to really look at Penn State Hazleton because I think they can do very well there, and it will prepare them for their careers in life. And I think that it's one of the best things we have around town. I can't even conceive of Hazleton area without that Penn State Hazleton.
Congratulations to Attorney Shivo. Well, the wet forecast for the weekend has prompted the postponement of the Brandon's Forever Home 5K run and sports equipment collection. The events were scheduled for tomorrow, but have now been moved to the rain date, Saturday, July 11th, starting at 9 a.m. at Lake Lehman High School. For more information, go to lehmanpa.com. This weekend marks a major celebration in our area. FYI intern Aaron Harvey explains.
Have you ever wondered what it was like to work in the mines or wondered where miners and their families lived? This weekend, you can go back in time to 1854 at the Eckley Miners Village. Patchtown Days celebrates the history and heritage of anthracite coal mining families in northeastern Pennsylvania. Kristen Bogash explains what you can get out of the event.
It's just a great experience to go back in time, see what your ethnic background was like in the 1850s, 1860s, just walk through the coal mining Patchtown and be able to tour it, just step back in time.
There will be a new exhibit opening at Patchtown Days this year.
Saturday morning, we'll also be opening our new mining company store here in Eckley Miners Village. Our building was built in 1968, but for a year and a half, we haven't had any exhibit inside. But now that we have the funds to furnish the building, we have a new exhibit.
Here's the store's connection to coal mining.
This company store is focused on a mining Patchtown, so we do have everything in there it has to do with anthracite coal mining. So everything that you're going to see that's on the walls is things that families in coal mining Patchtowns purchased. You'll see that there's mining tools. Anything that someone living in a Patchtown such as Eckley would utilize and buy. In a company store such as this one, we did have the mining families buy everything in scrip. A lot of times people couldn't afford the things that were available in a company store because there was a markup of 15%.
Something interesting about the company store exhibit is that it was built for a movie.
I do want to say that this company store, being as it was built for the filming of the Molly Maguire's movie, this was built in 1968. Okay, so our original one was actually built in 1857, and it was located in the western part of town between our doctor's office and our Sharp House. A lot of people, if they wouldn't want to do business in the one in Eckley, they would walk into Freeland. We did have people who would actually come to Eckley to do business and barter with the people who worked here. For example, one of the gentlemen that we'll be having at our Patchtown Days event and is with us year-round because he's a board member. His grandfather was the shoemaker of Eckley because he had been injured in a mining accident.
Getting a historic marker in the state of Pennsylvania can be a long process, but the Eckley Miners Village managed to obtain one.
As soon as you're coming into the parking lot and when you arrive at Eckley, you'll see the state historic marker. There's over 2,000 historic markers throughout Pennsylvania, but it took a while for us to get around to getting ours. We did have a dedication ceremony earlier last month, and we just invite people to come out, see the marker, see the village, and just step back in time with us.
Patchtown Days is this Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Eckley Miners Village located in Weatherly and will feature ethnic music, performances by the Eckley players, vendors, community groups, and food. For more information, you can visit eckleyminersvillage.com or you can call 570-636-2070. Reporting for FYI, I'm Aaron Harvey.
Thanks a lot, Aaron. Now, the other new exhibit will feature anthracite art by an Ukrainian artist, and there will be a lecture on Saturday about the art at 11 a.m. Patchtown Days will be held, rain or shine. Well, coming up next on FYI, check out our weekend weather forecast and this week's animals being featured at the Hazleton Animal Shelter. Later in sports, I lent Ron Marchetti a piece of my wardrobe. Let's see if he wears it during short shots. Didn't realize how funny that bump out was, but we will see. Check it out later on FYI.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We're here at Celebrations at Sand Springs, and we're telling you all about why you should be having your wedding here in 2015, 2016, and heck, you're probably already planning for 2017. We have some testimonials every Friday here on FYI, and Jeff Speck joins me on the dance floor here at Celebrations, right?
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. He is a father of one of the brides that got married in 2014, right?
Yep, May 31st.
Okay, so how was your experience here?
Wonderful, wonderful. We fell in love with the celebrations room and just the whole surroundings. The patio area was beautiful. You know, when you think about celebrations and the room here, very bright, airy, no poles in the way of anybody, and it was a wonderful place to have a celebration. No bad room, no bad spaces to see, and everything was very visible, so it was a wonderful experience.
So celebrations, the room itself was spacious.
Yep.
And a neutral environment, so you could decorate it as much as you want or just leave it be. Really?
Yeah, it's a very, very nice room, very open. Lights come through the, you know, the windows, beautiful room, so.
Now, May 31st, you didn't have any problems with the weather.
Oh, fantastic,
right?
Fantastic. It was very cool, beautiful, sunny, and perfect day.
How was the staff here?
Staff was wonderful. We first fell in love, obviously, with the grounds, but then we fell in love with the staff. You know, they kind of guided us. It was my daughter's first, you know, our oldest daughter's first wedding, and our first wedding. And it was wonderful because we didn't know what we were going to experience, and the fact that they kind of guided us along, gave us recommendations, and there was no hidden costs. They kind of listed each item of what it would cost, and if it was over budget, we could take it out. If we wanted to, we could add something back in. So everything was kind of paid in installments along the way. And what was really nice was the fact that it was a worry-free day, because it was all paid in advance.
So it was all fun, right?
Well, I would say it was a great experience, and there was no surprises.
Okay.
No
so
surprises.
What would you say to someone who's looking to get married and they are looking, you know, at their budget, as you said, for some place that is a friendly environment and has a spacious atmosphere to really suit their needs for their wedding?
Well, I think this is a wonderful, wonderful place. The room is the nicest place in Luzerne County to have a wedding. The staff was wonderful. They directed us along the way. Like I said, there was no hidden surprises. We had a great, wonderful experience. For me, as the father of the bride, it was great to know that everything was up front. There was no surprises, and we really enjoyed the experience. And I can't say enough about how wonderful it was, really.
Very good. Well, I wish your daughter luck in her new marriage.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining us here at Sand Springs. Again, we are doing some testimonials every Friday here on FYI. If you're getting married or looking to get married, or for any other function for that matter, stop by Sand Springs.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
I call this clouds above the castle. Here's a look at the Hazleton Elementary Middle School. Now the school's colors are blue and white, and look at that beautiful blue and white sky behind the castle. Not going to be like that on Saturday, or at least it doesn't look so right now. Here's our local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, 50% chance of rain. That's mainly after 11 p.m. It will be cloudy with a low of 60 degrees. Saturday, rain is likely. We'll get up to 61 degrees. On Saturday night, more rain coming our way before 2 a.m. and it's possible rain amounts will be between 3/4 and 1 inch of new precipitation are possible. On Sunday, a chance of showers, 50% chance cloudy with a high near 67. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 53. The sun comes back on Monday. We'll get up to 73 degrees. Partly cloudy on Monday night, low of 58. Tuesday, 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Partly sunny though, high of 76. And at night, a 30% chance of showers, partly cloudy. We'll get down to 61 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Treat yourself today.
And here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers on our green screen. Pick 291, pick 3 499, pick 4 5027, and pick 5 36142. Your midday winning lottery numbers brought to you by Boyer Insurance Agency. They have 2 locations to serve you, one in Cunningham on Sugarloaf Avenue, the other is in Nescopec on Broad Street. Call them in Cunningham at 570-788-3543 and in Nescopec at 570-752-7683. Wait till you see the big dog on Adopt Me next.
Hello again, and here I am with Finley. Finley is an approximately 10-year-old black lab mix. He's very friendly, gets along with everybody he meets, including other dogs. Finley was recently returned to us after having been adopted about 7 years ago. Finley has a lot of energy and loves to play. He also loves long walks, and we would recommend him for somebody with enough property for a dog his size. Because of his size, we recommend somebody who has experience owning dogs in the past, and anybody who owns a dog right now would probably do great with Finley as well. As with all of our dogs, Finley here is up to date on all of his shots. He is also neutered and microchipped. That's it for today's dog. Let's have a look at our cats. And here I have with me Manny. Manny is a younger cat, only about a year old, and he seems to do very well with other cats here in our colony, so we recommend him not only for first-time pet owners, but someone who also has a few cats of their own already. Like all of our cats here at the shelter, Manny has been tested for feline leukemia and FIV, and of course has come up negative for both. He's also neutered and current on all of his vaccinations. So if anybody at home is interested in Finley, Manny, or any of the other animals we have up for adoption, please come on down to 101 North Poplar Street here at the Hazelton Animal Shelter.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
It all starts tonight. The hot dogs, the hamburgers, the slushies, the ice cream, the pizza, and oh yeah, the baseball. It's the District 18, 11, and 12-year-old All-Star Tournament. All these games get underway at 6 p.m. Hazel Township, Whitehaven, they are on the road to start this tournament. They'll be playing at Towamensing Weatherly. The winner there plays Valley West on Monday. Freeland will play at beautiful Coryell Stadium against the Hazelton All-Stars. Whoever wins that game will play Jim Thorpe again on Monday in the next round of games. Tri-County, they visit Franklin Township tonight. West Hazelton gets the winner there again on Monday. And Valley East, the defending champions, start their tournament against Anthracite. They play their home games at Nesquehoning. Whoever wins that one will play Tamaqua next Wednesday. Play gets underway in the losers bracket in this double elimination tournament. Well, it's almost time for Ron Marchetti. I'm sure he's going to hit on the big quarterfinal matchup at the Women's World Cup between the United States and China on Friday. Maybe the FYI standard speaker scoreboard will give him some time to make some changes to his script. Here we go. John Lester gave up 2 runs in the first and 2 in the second as the Cubs fell 4-0 to the Dodgers. Lester did strike out 5, but he also walked 4, and he only lasted 4 innings. His ERA is still just a bit north of 4. Russ Kanzler played third base for the Iron Pigs on Thursday. He was 0 for 2 at the plate, but he did draw 2 walks. His average is at .262 for the year. The Iron Pigs lost the game. The Rail Riders have been driving the bats batty lately, but Louisville did get some revenge on Thursday, scoring 15 runs against the IL North leading Rail Riders. And you can vote, just a reminder, you can vote for the AAA All-Star Game, and I suggest you vote for Russ Kanzler. Again, just a suggestion. Go to International League's website, or you can go to facebook.com/FYI News 13 and click the link that we have up. Here's Ron Marchetti with Short Shots.
The World Cup quarterfinal is tonight. The USA against China. I just can't wait. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Short Shots, a recap of the last 7 days. Last Friday, Alex Rodriguez hit his 13th home run this season, and it was his 3,000th career hit. He had 2 more since. However, only 2 other players hit home runs for their 3,000th hit, and all 3 were Yankees: Wade Boggs, Derek Jeter, and now A-Rod, who became the 29th player to have 3,000 hits. 28 players have over 3,000, and 1 has exactly 3,000. Who would that be? Wow, many of our viewers know that. Roberto Clemente, who was killed shortly after in a plane crash. On Saturday, Max Scherzer of the Washington Nationals lost his bid for a perfect game when he plunked Pittsburgh Pirates pinch hitter Jose Tabata with 2 strikes and 2 outs in the 9th. But he did keep his no-hitter in a 6-0 win over the Pirates. But he was within 1 strike of throwing the 22nd perfect game in Major League history, well, since the 1900s. After Tabata fouled off 3 straight 2-2 pitches, he seemingly dropped his elbow to get clipped by a Scherzer slider. I watched the replay in slow motion, and I thought he could have gotten out of the way. If it was 1-0 game, I could understand, but 6-0, come on. Gordon Spieth won the U.S. Open, his second straight major title after getting a little help from a major choke by Dustin Johnson, who missed a 12-foot putt for the win and a 3-foot putt for the tie on the last hole. What else? Virginia defeated Vanderbilt 2 out of 3 to win the College World Series. Brewer football coach George Curry, during an internal investigation, defended himself by stating, "I never told anybody to recruit." I believe that. Coach Curry also said, "I don't recruit. I never recruited." Do I believe that? I don't think so. In New York this week, the last place Phillies with the worst record in the Bigs beat the Yankees 2 out of 3 in the Bronx. Mother of God. Finally, also in New York last night at the NBA draft, Kentucky forward Karl Anthony Towns, Ohio State guard D'Angelo Russell, and Duke center Jahlil Okafor were the top 3 picks. I'm finished till money. Make this one to go with, but most of all, stay loose.
Be happy, it's Friday, and go to Bottlenecks for half-price happy hour starting at 6 p.m. They have live music and half-price appetizers.
Hey everyone, here's tonight's social news. First, a happy 50th birthday goes out to Judith Stecker Provenzo. She celebrates on Saturday. Love, Cindy and Roe. In tonight's Talk of the Town report, stop by St. Joseph's for their parish picnic on Saturday and Sunday at the Shepton Oneida Fire Hall. They'll have ethnic and picnic foods, including their famous blinis, games, a bake shop, and much more, including a grand raffle on Sunday at 4. Hope to see you there. That's tonight's social and Talk of the Town reports. FYI News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Ronald J. Ivanko of Hazleton. Mass will be held at 10 a.m. at the parish of Saints Cyril and Methodius at the Church of St. Joseph's. Interment will follow in the Calvary Cemetery in Drums. Friends may call Tuesday from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. at the funeral home. Joseph J. Smalley, formerly of Hazleton. Funeral will be held Monday at 10 a.m. at the Holy Rosary Roman Catholic Church. Entombment will follow at the Calvary Cemetery Mausoleum in Drums. Friends may call Monday at the church 9:30 to 10 a.m. prior to the funeral. The Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home is assisting with arrangements. E. Virginia Poltrock of Drums. Funeral will be held Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Harmon Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Cunningham Union Cemetery. Friends may call the funeral home Saturday from 9:30 a.m. until the time of service. Donations can be made to the Christ Evangelical Lutheran Church. And Marie DeBalco of Hazleton. Funeral will be held Monday at 11 a.m. at the Most Precious Blood Parish. Interment will follow at the MPB Cemetery. Friends may call the church Monday from 10:30 to 11 a.m. The Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home is assisting with arrangements.
Go USA in the quarterfinals tonight. That's it for FYI, but stay up to date at facebook.com/FYI News 13 this weekend and standardspeaker.com. We'll see you on Monday. Take it easy, everyone.